Well, hello there.
Alright, does it feel tight to your stomach?
Sonic is helping Buttercup put his belts on. Buttercup has really cold hands like I do, so he has sometimes trouble doing his clips in the morning, and I cannot help him because my fingers are doing the thing that they do where, because of the nerve thing, like they're very painful and I can't feel them. There's a good big brother. It happened again last night. I had another night sweat. When that happens, I wake up so confused. Like, I start feeling all over the place, like to try to determine if it's raining and if the tent has a leak. And then, because I'm like half asleep, I kept patting the top of the tent to try to detect any moisture, and I was so confused about why it was dry, and I was touching my quilt and the boys' quilts, and this is all happening like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I just couldn't figure out, like, why am I soaking wet? And then at some point it occurred to me that I'd had another night sweat. I had to do the whole thing where I change out of everything I'm wearing. Well, I have a quilt liner now. I actually kept my quilt liner on. It wasn't as wet because mostly like my pajamas were wet, but the quilt liner worked well at keeping my quilt dry. So I was able to fall back to sleep. And then this morning, all my pajamas are still damp. So note about the night sweats. The night sweats are a side effect of two things, which is the cancer and the surgery I had because of the cancer, and then also the medications that I continue to take. I don't have any ovaries to make estrogen, and then the medication that I take blocks any estrogen that I may make through fat cells or may ingest or anything like that. So the menopause symptoms are just like severe and unremitting. And so that's why I have like osteopenia and like really bad hot flashes and like a bunch of other like menopause associated things. It's because it's not because of my age, but it's because of the cancer and the medication. I do have really good news about the hot flashes, and for anyone out there who has like severe hot flashes like I do, there's a new medication that's going through the FDA approval process right now, and it's been shown to be highly effective and very safe and works on the brain in like a whole other way that no other medication previously has for addressing hot flashes. FDA approval is expected in 2023. I can put the name of the drug right here for anyone who's interested. I'm not like recommending it. It's not even FDA approved yet, but for me, I'm hoping that it will be life-changing. The hot flashes that I have, they're a serious, serious quality of life issue. Oh, look at that. Sonic spotted him in this tree.
Wait, who?
Look at that guy.
Oh, yeah. You do that tree.
We stopped for some breakfast before climbing Roan Mountain. We've got some hot cocoa. I made some coffee. I'm having a little cinnamon roll.
We just did our homeschool, and we finished our poetry, and I finished my math, and so did Buttercup. And we're gonna have to go up on this mountain that's at least 4.4. The book that we're working on is Joey Pig's. What would Joey do?
So it looks like Sonic is having a, what is that? Kix? Twix. A Twix bar for breakfast, which it's so cold that the caramel part is like completely detached. That's probably not good for your braces, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, it's been really cold at night, so. We're about to start climbing Roan Mountain, and the boys are getting their audiobook set for as a book they're working on for homeschool. And what they do is they use a pair of Bluetooth headphones, and one of them wears the right one and the other one wears the left one, and they play the audiobook, but they have to stay pretty close proximity to each other or else the Bluetooth might get lost. So Sonic's got the book on his phone this time, so he's getting that kind of all started and set, and they've got their headphones in their ear now. So while they're listening to their audiobook, I'll listen to my audiobook, and I just started a new book yesterday, and I already think it's quite good. Sometimes I listen to podcasts. If you doubted how cold it is today, let me show you. Buttercup is climbing up to a big icicle. Here, let me zoom in, I'll show you. I'm not gonna climb up there. It's just, climb it all day. See that? That's a big icicle. That's how cold it is. It's freezing up here.
Do not destroy the icicle.
This is the site of the old Cloudland Hotel. There used to be a giant resort hotel up here on the top of Roan Mountain. I'm not sure.
But this isn't the IT.
No, this is a little blue blaze we took. Oh, there's a little camping spot. It's got a little fire ring.
Can we take a break right here?
Yeah.
I think there's a lake over there.
It's nice that it's not windy, but it's definitely cold. We just got here to Carver's Gap, so now we're gonna go over to the sign and wait for our shuttle.